Hello everyone, welcome to Free Range Diva. Thank you so much for stopping by today. So over this past January and December, I bought a few things. And I want to show you some things that have become absolute favorites of mine, mostly in makeup and skincare. And I also have a few things that have just come in that I want to share with you. Not enough to do a dedicated video of new products, but just a couple of things that I also want to add to this list because I think they're going to be favorites in the future. So let's get started. Okay, first off, I went over to Credo and I picked this up. This is the Uncover Up Concealer from RMS Beauty. My shade is 44. And I tried this product before years ago and I couldn't get a good shade match. So they have improved their shade range. They've expanded it a little bit. And now I noticed that there were maybe 2 or 3 different shades that would have worked for me. This one was the closest though. And the reason I love this is because the concealer that I used before, which was the hydrating concealer from e.l.f., looked great underneath this eye. But underneath this eye, which gets more sun from driving, I get more sun on this side of my face, and I'm getting little crinkly lines under here, and it accentuated every single one of them. So this is way more emollient, and it does not accentuate any. I can't see any difference from this side to that side. Both sides under my eyes are very smooth with this product. It stays put. You can set it with powder or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I have used this every day. Now there are different ways you can use this product. I know that Rosemary Swift, the owner of RMS, recommends that you use this with your fingers application, which I don't like sticking my fingers into my makeup products if I can possibly avoid it. Although I have used her RMS's formula for the lip to cheek, their blushes, for years, putting my fingers in, and I've never had a problem with them going off or anything like that. To apply this, I use the brush, this brush from Merit. I will let you know what the number, but it's very, very soft. It just easily puts the product right under the eye where you want it. And then I use this in other places, like here around the mouth where I have some darkness, a little darkness up in here. And it's got great coverage because it's so hydrating and has the ability to move and not settle. You don't really need to apply a lot of this. A little bit is all I put under my eyes or anywhere that I'm applying it. So you can actually use this as just like a foundation where you just use it to touch up places around the face that you want to cover, and then go over that with a powder or with whatever you're going to put over it. But I love, yeah, this is a brand new favorite. It's all I've been using. I don't go out of the house without it. Even if I'm going to the gas station, I will put a little bit of this under my eyes. Okay, next up, I picked up a couple of lip pencils from Jane Iredale, and I got 2 colors. I got one in this shade called Peach. This is it here. That's Peach. And then the other one is Spice, and this has been the one that I have worn most days since I got it. The peach is pretty, but I think I'll probably wear it more in the summertime. But this is Spice. There you go. That's it right there. And it's more of a cool toned, muted brownie pink shade. Yeah, cool toned brownie pink, I would say. Whereas the peach is definitely a bright coral. I love the lipstick formula from Jane Iredale. It's got just enough slip so that it glides over the lips without pulling, but it's not so wet or moisturizing that it moves around in the lips. So it stays where you put it, gives you a nice amount of pigment and color, and I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing the Spice today. Underneath the Merit lip oil. Yeah, so that's my lip look today if you're wondering. Speaking of Merit, I have wanted to up my eyebrow game for quite a while. Merit has brow products that don't have corn in them, and I can actually use them. So I got the Brow 1990. This color, I'll write out the color. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it, down here where you can see it. But it's a great match. I'm wearing it today. The tip is very, very thin, so it looks like hairs when you apply it. So I can use it, to draw in hairs or even to draw a thin line. This also, when you turn it up the other side and pull the other side off, this is the best brow brush. It's got the short bristles, so it really grabs onto the hairs and moves them around. And it blends in the color. It blends in the brow shade. It blends in these lines or not, depending on how you use it. So I just love this product. My brows look so much better. And one of the new products that I got, we'll see how this is going to work to even enhance them even more. I picked up from, again, Credo, the Exabrow Flexi Hold Eyebrow Gel. This is it. I haven't used this yet, but there you go. You can see it's a thin little brush. I got the shade Taupe, which is a little bit of a brown. Should I try it? You want to? Let's see. Let's just put a little of this on. Now this gives you color and hold. So the taupe is a very good color for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like this. So we'll do we'll see how this lasts over the course of the day, if it keeps the brows in shape. It feels really nice. So yeah, looking forward to using more of this from Exa. It's their eyebrow gel. From Banish, I have used this. This is their micro needling device. I've talked about this before. I've been using this for the last couple of months. Love it. It's, if you're going to do micro needling, this is a stamp type device. And so they actually sent out some more heads to change out on this. And in that package, they included their Retinol Ceramide Serum. I just started using this week. I have never used a retinol serum before because my skin is really sensitive, and I did not want to put anything on it that would, cause it to get inflamed or red and then peel and flake and all that stuff. But they sent me this. I like the ingredients. It's their Retinol Ceramide Serum, and I did a patch test, and then I put it on a couple of nights ago. It stung just a teeny tiny little bit for about a minute or two, and then nothing. I didn't feel it. I went ahead and put on a moisturizer over it, and I did not feel anything else. So I've used this twice. I used it last night as well. I don't want to use it every single night. I'm going to stagger it every other night and just see how it goes. But so far, I am really impressed with this. Is a cream serum, as you can see. Here, we'll put out a little drop here. There. You can see that is a very thick gel cream serum. Lightweight. More watery than oil, definitely. And then you just, put it on. I wear it at night. I don't know if you can wear it in the daytime. Probably not, since it is a retinol. But yeah, my first retinol serum, so I'll let you know how this goes. Body product from Activ ICE. Some of you know that I messed up my hip in Pilates class back at the end of November, and I put off going into, my doctor did an x-ray, and there's nothing wrong with the hip joint. It's all the muscles and tendons and everything around it that had the problem. So I put off going to physical therapy because I was doing some other stuff, and made the whole thing worse because I continued walking during the day. I would just walk through the pain, until I got to the point where I couldn't walk at all. And then I went into physical therapy, and now they're working on it. And this has been so good. The first thing that they said to me was stop putting heat on it and start, because everything was inflamed and locked in that inflammation. So stop putting heat, start putting ice. So I started icing it, and I started using this Activ ICE temporary pain relief gel, and this was great. It has eucalyptus in here, and menthol is the active ingredient. It's good for arthritis, muscle aches, joint and back pain. And this has been really helpful to just knock that pain down so it's not quite so intense. And I think this is, it's compared to BioFreeze, but I think that this is a better price than BioFreeze, I want to say. But yeah, Activ ICE from Medline. You can get it everywhere, but I'll put some links down below where you can find this. I love my suede and leather bag. I've had this for a year. I got it Christmas a year ago. It's soft. It's buttery soft. It's, really high quality. It's dirty right now because I carry this every single day. The only thing that I did not like about this, and I'll put in a cutaway picture, it was a giant hole, and I couldn't find anything. The only thing I could find in it was my wallet and my eyeglass case. Everything else was just, it was impossible. It was frustrating. It doesn't have a zipper. It actually snaps like that. So it doesn't have a zipper. So if it tumbled over in the car, stuff would come falling out. I hated it. So I went to Amazon and I picked up a purse organizer. Now I will put in a new cutaway of what it looks like now. It is 1,000 times better than what it was. It has taken so much stress out of my life, just annoyance out of my life. Because, you don't want to get annoyed every time you open up your purse to take something out of it and then you can't find it. And the set that I got comes with 2 inserts. This is the second insert. And you can either put this inside the big compartment in the first insert, or what I'm going to do is put this in another bag, in a smaller handbag. This, you can see here, the material is a really nice felt material, substantial but still has movement, but it does stand up to what you put in it. Nice zipper. Looks and feels like a very expensive zipper pull here. I think that matters. Yeah, it's important. It has all the organization that you need. So I can find keys, I can find pens, I can find whatever, my lip balm, whatever I put in it, I can find it. So great favorite. Big favorite. Now I gotta go clean this handbag. That's on my to-do list for today. Last of the favorites before I show you some more new stuff. For the last 6 months, I have been struggling with chronic acid reflux. There are foods that I've had to eliminate from my diet because they trigger it. There are mostly lifestyle factors that have helped to keep it under control. But one of the things that I had to remove from my diet is garlic. It's a really big trigger for me. I can have onion, but I can only have the green part of scallions, of green onions. But I was kind of getting bored with just using salt and pepper, and I could use any herbs, thyme, oregano, but I wanted something to replace that savory garlic flavor. So I got 2 spices, 2 spice blends, and I got to show you these, because this one, what's the name of this company? New York Shook. This is their Zatar. I have been putting this on everything. On vegetables, on meats, on salads, on soups. everything. This is good. This is so, 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 so good. There was a viewer that watched one of my food videos and mentioned za'atar seasoning, and I had said that, I see it around, I just had not bought it yet. Well, I did. In case you're not familiar with za'atar, it's a Middle Eastern type of seasoning that includes, it's the gateway spice to the Middle Eastern pantry. This is, so you can put this on meats, veg, whatever. So, in here are za'atar leaves, sumac, sesame seeds, extra virgin olive oil, and salt. And it's different from other things. It gives you a different flavor profile, but it's really, really good. And it enhances anything and everything. So, and it's got that savory thing going on that I really, really love. And then the other one is from Simply Organic. This is their umami blends. They have 3 of these. 2 of them have garlic in them, but this one did not. This one is called the Sweet and Smoky Blend. This one has organic mushroom, organic cane sugar, organic maple syrup, sea salt, smoked paprika, black pepper, organic pepper, and rice concentrate. I'm sorry, this is just like, there's a glare. See, you can even see it on the bottle, which is why it's so hard to read. This is good on anything orange, basically. So sweet potatoes, pumpkin, butternut squashes, all squashes. I actually, the first time I used this, I put it on, I was roasting some Brussels sprouts, and I put it on with some olive oil, and it was really good because Brussels sprouts can be a little bit bitter, and roasting them softens that bitterness up, and then this just added, it just really balanced everything out. And if you're doing something where you're heading in that sort of barbecue, like if you're putting a lot of paprika on something, or cumin, this works really well with anything that you spice with cumin too. This is just, it's just really, really good. And again, it's something a little different. If we're going to be home cooking, and we're going to be doing a lot more home cooking, right? Then you don't want to get bored. You want to keep it interesting. So finding some fun spices is definitely the best way to do that. So getting to the new things, I contacted a company called Red Flower. I have been curious about their products for years, particularly their cloud berry milk, their moisturizer, basically. Here it is. They sent it to me. It's called the Arctic Berry Cloud Milk Moisturizer. This is just like a legendary product, and I was dying to try it. Just came yesterday, and in the package they also sent me, this is a body oil. This is their Essential Omega Fresh Berry Oil System. On the website they say that this is really good for sore muscles, so cannot wait to try this. And then what I thought was absolutely adorable is this is a candle, but it's their petal topped candle. So, ooh, there we go. There are flower petals that come with the candle. These are scented, and once you decide to burn the candle, you can put these in your room, like in a bedroom, in a jar, or an open tray where you can just let the scent of the flowers kind of waft through the room along with the candle. But yeah, these are real flower petals, and this particular fragrance that I got is called the Icelandic Moonflower fragrance, and it's just lovely. It's soft, it's calming, it's a floral, but it's a very fresh, almost a marine type of floral. Very, just what you would think of, refreshing, I guess is the best word for it. The candles have a 100% cotton wick. They're formulated with essential oil. I will talk a lot more about this when I actually start burning it. And they have different scents, different fragrances. I just got this one because I know one of the notes in here was cedar, and that's like my favorite thing. So that's why I picked this one. But it is just so beautiful. It's just, it's beautiful. It really is. It's not in your face or in your nose or, you know what I mean, assaultive at all. It's just a beautiful, soft, lightly scented floral candle. Oh, and I did not say, but this Cloud Milk Cream can go on face or body. So yeah, you just, oh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait to get started with that. So anyway, that's my favorites. That's the new stuff. If you've got anything you're loving this week, you know what to do. Tell me about it in the comments below. You always do, and I love hearing about it. And like the viewer that mentions Zatar, I will take what your recommendations under consideration, and I might add them to my own beauty and wellness routine. So yeah, definitely put anything that you're loving down in the comments. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free, ask me, and I'll give you all the info. If you like the video and you got something out of it, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out the channel. It helps me out because then I know that I'm doing something right. And if you like and you wanted to see more from me, then please consider subscribing so you don't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. Okay, everyone, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And until I see you in my next video, I'm just going to wish you a wonderful day, wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.